7:14, we got word this week that the getaway driver in the 1988 assassination of NYPD officer Edward Byrne has been granted parole. 60-year-old Scott Cobb could get out of prison as early as next month. He has done 34 years for his part in the killing of the 22-year-old rookie who was guarding the home of a witness who was planning to testify against drug kingpin Howard Pappy Mason, this during the height of the city's crack epidemic. Joining us live is PBA President Patrick Hendry. Patrick, good to have you here. You are quoted as saying this is especially outrageous. Explain.
This is devastating. I'm a 103 precinct police officer myself. Every killing on a police officer is devastating, but for myself and my fellow 103 precinct police officers, this is especially devastating. Police officer Edward Byrne was guarded in the house of a witness who was going to testify against a drug lord in Queens. And this was an ordered assassination of a police officer. Edward Byrne was outside that house. 4 individuals came up to the car, shot Edward Byrne at point blank, 5 shots, killing Edward Byrne, and fled the scene. And at the time, the city was outraged. It was the turning point for turning back this city. And police officers in the community took this city back, block by block, taking the city back from the drug dealers. And this is devastating to police officers in the 103 precinct and police officers across this city.
Yeah, back then President Reagan personally calling Byrne's family, and then President George Bush bringing the officer's badge with him to the Oval Office. Such an emotional case here. What have you heard from the Byrne family?
The Byrne family is devastated right now. They didn't think this day would ever come. This was a brutal assassination of a police officer, and they did not believe this day would ever come. So they're not taking it easy.
Yeah. So he got 25 to life. As I mentioned, he's done 34 years. What do you feel the penalty should be?
The penalty should be he should never, ever, ever, ever step back out in the streets of anywhere ever again. He should stay behind that bars, jail cells where he belongs. Attack on police officers, attack on society, it's attack on every single one of us, and he should be behind those bars where he belongs.
Is there anything that anybody can do to change the minds of the members of the parole board, or is this going to happen? Is he going to be freed?
Unfortunately, he's going to be freed. What we're hearing is on August 9th. But we're urging all New Yorkers to go onto our website to prevent this from happening again. This is the 36th cop killer that was released since 2017. We have a website, NewYorkCityPBA.org. Click on Keep Cop Killers in Jail to keep other cop killers from coming out of jail. We need the public's help to do this.
PBA President Patrick Hendry, we thank you very much for being with us this morning on Newsline. WCBS News.